Hey, friends, happy Tuesday and welcome to Christian Motivation. Today, I want to kind of share with you our relationship with God and what it looks like and what it looks like practically, like when you wake up in the morning. Okay, so when you wake up in the morning, what's your first inclination? Is it to grab that coffee? Is it to, you know, start your calendar? What is it? And for me, I realize it's not about this person's flesh is prettier than this person's flesh. We're all flesh. All our flesh is stinking flesh, right? But God, His eternal word never changes. And He always has a new message in to operate on our hearts in a new and living way every single day. And so, one of the first things I like to do um, is run to my message board because my husband leaves me a unique message every single day. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's romantic, sometimes um, it's different every day, and it's totally different. And even before I have my coffee, and believe me, I am a coffee drinker. I am definitely definitely a coffee drinker. And I'm really like, on the weekends I'm like, don't even talk to me until I've had my coffee, right? But what I like to do, and I pretty much every day when I wake up my eyes, first thing, I like to commune with my Lord. And part of that, sometimes I'm just really, really still and I just feel my communion, my vital connection, my communion with Him. And I also like to look up on Bible Gateway. You can be on any type of, it doesn't have to be Bible Gateway, but I like Bible Gateway because it has a unique Bible verse each day. And it just has one verse, but I like to click on the chapter and to go further. And so today's particular verse is Psalm 63. Psalm 63. And what this is it's the thirsting soul satisfied in God. Okay? So this is such a beautiful picture because you have to hunger for the Lord. You have to thirst for the Lord. He is no respecter of persons. But He does have this promise, and He says, if you actually seek me, you'll find me. But the catch is we have to seek Him with all of our hearts, with our whole hearts. We can't just seek Him through a head knowledge. We can't just be cerebral. We have to be in our hearts. We have to let our hearts absorb the message and to seek Him wholeheartedly. Okay, so this is a Psalm of David when he was in the wilderness of Judah. Okay, Psalm 63. I'm just going to read it. Oh God, you are my God. With deepest longing, I will seek you. My soul, my life, my very self thirst for you. My flesh longs and sighs for you in a dry and weary land where there is no water. So I have gazed upon you in the sanctuary to see your power and your glory. Because your loving kindness is better than life, my lips shall praise you. So will I bless you as long as I live. I will lift up my hands in your name. My soul, my life, my very self is satisfied as with marrow and fatness, and my mouth offers praises to you with joyful lips. When I remember you on my bed, I meditate and thoughtfully focus on you in the night watches. For you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings, where I am always protected, I sing for joy. My soul, my life, my very self clings to you. Your right hand upholds me, but those who seek my life to destroy it will be destroyed and go into the depths of the earth, into the underworld. They will be given over to the power of the sword. They will be a prey for foxes. But the king will rejoice in God, everyone who swears by him, honoring the true God, acknowledging his authority and majesty, will glory, for the mouths of those who speak lies will be stopped. Okay, so praise God. This is the amp. This is Psalm 63, the amp, right? And what I love about the amp is, you know how you have a lot on your heart? Those moments where you may not even let your heart be visible to others, but there's a place that you can let your heart be visible to God. And you go, God, I have a lot to say. And these Psalms, it's a place of vital communion. It's a place where the heart is crying out in eternal truth to the one true living God. And I love, I think about John 15, about the abiding branch. And the branch that bears much fruit is the same that abides. Abide, abide, abide. Apart from the Lord, apart from him, we can do nothing. And so when you crave him in the morning, the Lord, his words for you, more than your necessary food, more than than anything, than your agenda, than your schedule, then you know what? He starts to order your day, and he starts to order your steps. And the reality is that our very existence comes from him. In him we live, we move, and we have our being. And we are more a spiritual being. If you have been born again, or if you have received Christ, you are more spirit, and that spirit has to be nourished. Okay? I haven't eaten yet today, and I'm kind of hungry. So, the same goes with our spirits. We can't just go so long without the food, right? The disciples, when they got on the boat, Jesus said, "Hey, did you forget to take bread?" And they thought that they meant the tangible bread, gosh, bread does sound kind of good right now, but like a sourdough bread or a loaf of bread. And but you know what? It's not, when the Lord ministers to your spirit, you're not listening through natural ears. Your spiritual ears are attuned to what he's saying. The nuances, the nudges. Did you forget your bread? Did you forget your strength? Did you forget that apart from him you can do nothing, but in him you can do all things? Did you forget to take your bread? And so, praise God, just wanted to come on here and just kind of share what my morning practice is. Before my feet even hit the floor, I like to go on Bible Gateway. And I believe that if you just take this one step of faith and do this, that God will imprint upon your heart in a new and living way. And just being aware that, hey, we need him each day. We need him at the beginning of the day. We need him at all moments of the day, because he is the way. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Apart from him, we can do nothing. And he wants us to have a fruitful life, right? He wants us to have a very, very vital union with him, and just be an extension of his life and his work in us. So praise God. That's what I wanted to share with you today, and be blessed.